Tonight on BL Stryker.
We have a hostage situation down here.
Were you aware, Chief, that one of the hostages is Kimberly Baskin?
Stryker, what are you planning to do?
You're not gonna feel so damn smart when Buddy Lee gets here. You do not get to decide when somebody dies or how they die.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think it's just twisted. I don't know why I let people talk me into doing these things.
Jogging's supposed to be good for you.
Hey, I hate to ask, but would you mind giving me a lift home? I know it might be a little bit out of your way.
Are you kidding? It would be my pleasure. George Albertson, by the way.
Tina Wells.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Boy, I really appreciate this. Can't wait to get home and soak in a hot tub. Hey, this is a great car.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
I'm sorry, dear. I thought this was boxing. Look it up, look it up. Look. It says Dynamite Dennis Matuski and Terrible Tony Vito.
Denise, not Dennis.
And 10 exciting rounds at the match. Now, what does that sound like to you?
It sounds boring to me. I hate wrestling.
Well, it sounds like boxing to me.
It's so phony.
No wonder we got these two front seats. Did you see that move, BL? Did you?
It's so phony. It's just fake.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought it was boxing. I wanted to do something special for your birthday, so.
I appreciate it, guys. I really do. It's the thought that counts.
I have to confess, this is the first time I've ever ridden a Rolls Royce.
Well, if it's up to me, it won't be your last.
I hope that was an invitation. Hey, this is a great...
What the hell's going on here?
About me.
What the hell do you guys want? Hey, let go. What do you guys want anyway? Tina, what is this?
How do you do, Mr. Albertson?
How did you know my name?
The key to Mr. Renza's establishment? Well done, my dear.
I was taught by the very best.
Listen, you could keep the money, but don't hurt me, please.
Of course not, Mr. Albertson. We wouldn't want to cause you any pain.
I'm telling you, this whole thing is rehearsed. course. They come in here in the afternoon, they work this whole thing out. It's like a routine, you know, it's all choreographed. It's really fun. Never mind.
Don't worry, sucker. You can't get hurt. It's all fake anyway, right?
I think I screwed up.
You about ready to go home, Bill?
I'm ready to go.
Mr. Felix Renza is a thief. Like us. A high-class fence who cheats his suppliers and overcharges his clients. The difference between us is that we are open and above board in our mendacity. There is, conservatively, about $10 million in on-set stones, gold, and cash in Mr. Renza's vault. And thanks to the gentleman who has the store next to his, there won't be any problem getting into the building. Now, I've spent over a year researching this project, planning it, working out every detail. We've spent the last month going through it step by step, inch by inch. We've accounted for every possibility. The one rule we must all observe is that we don't deviate. We stick to the plan. If anything happens to one of you, you will be left behind. If anything happens to me, Tina will be in command. Are there any questions?
Get it! Go get it! All right, good catch. Come on. Come on.
I can watch the games out on the beach, you know?
Oh, no, that's not your present, Buddy Lee. I got that for me.
Oh.
It's great, isn't it? It runs on 4 hours on one set of batteries. I thought it'd be invaluable in the office. I can watch it when things get slow.
That's very thoughtful.
Oh, this is your present.
Oh, well, you shouldn't have gone all this trouble. Holy cow.
Go ahead and make my day. You like it?
Like it? It's big.
Well, I just figured you were carrying that .38 snubby you had since you were a cop long enough. I mean, you're outgunned now. You know, you need something to give you more of an edge.
Well, this gives me an edge. Fight a dinosaur with this.
Yeah, it's very funny. But seriously, we're into the 90s now, and you need to get a little more contemporary, I think.
Yeah, well, this fills the bill.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you like it. Oh, listen, you know, I think I'm going to be late for class. Listen, don't forget that you promised to watch Fred this afternoon. I'll come by and pick her up tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Very
okay?
thoughtful.
Blow your candle out.
Yeah. And make a wish.
Have a good one. Okay?
Yeah.
You promise? Goodbye. But make a wish. Don't forget, okay? Goodbye.
This gun is too big even for Harry. What do you think, Fred? Yeah, me too.
Yes?
I was just wondering how much money is enough money.
No, you weren't. You were wondering what it would be like to wake up together morning after morning.
You are incorrigible.
Maybe. After today, I'll be able to convince you to do just that. Go to that little island in the Bahamas. Never look back. We could be very good together.
It is important not to take our minds off the task at hand.
You know, I've always had trouble giving Buddy Lee a gift he really liked.
It's so sweet of you to come, Oz.
You're a hard lady to say no to, Kimberly.
I just know Buddy Lee is going to love this money clip.
Money clip?
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't think Bill's gonna have much use for a money clip.
Well, Sugar, I'm trying to give him a little reinforcement. If he has to look at a money clip every day of his life, maybe he'll start thinking about how to fill it up. Also, there's this man named Felix Renza who made it from my design, who's staying open late just for us. But I told him I want you to look at it before I pay for it.
He's already made it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, suppose I don't like it.
Sugar, you'll love it.
You know why Oz is not here with us? Back at the houseboat, getting a surprise birthday party ready. Thinks I don't know. Wrestling match. Thought I'd fall for that gag about taking us to the wrestling match as a surprise. What a lame excuse that was. Probably gathering up all our friends now, you know, get very festive mood. You know what Satchel Paige said about age? How are you going to know how old you are if you don't know how old you are? Or something like that. You probably don't remember Satchel Paige. It was before your time. And before my time, actually. What a life. What a life.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Bassett.
Hello, Michael. We won't be long.
Great, if I'm gone, they'll have your keys in the lobby.
Oh, you're a dear. Come along.
Some building you got here.
Oz, honey, it's not the building, it's what's inside.
Baskin, good evening.
Hi, Felix is expecting me.
Yes, I know. He told me. He didn't say you were bringing anyone.
That's okay. He's a friend of Buddy Lee's, and he's going to help me pick the money clip.
How you doing?
Hi. You know where Mr. Rentz's office is?
Oh, Manny, it's my second home.
Howdy do. BL, how you doing?
Wait a minute, Fred. You're gonna be hollering surprise before I get there. They'll be here. Trust me. All right, don't trust me.
All right, one more time. The guards?
One in the lobby. No weapons.
Alarm system?
All lower entrances. Sensors at every door and window. Impact alarms as well.
So if it's open or broken, an alarm will sound.
Thank you, Tina. Our target?
Top floor. This office has security. Both sensors and impact on the entrance doors.
And when we're in?
There's a vault. It's wired.
But not so cleverly that Pedro can't defuse it.
Nothing is that cleverly wired. I would love to see Renz's face when he gets to work in the morning and finds his vault empty.
First, he'll have to find the vault.
Mr. Jackson is my first ex-husband's best friend.
I see.
So, of course, he knows him practically better than anyone else.
Of course.
And that's why I wanted him to come here and give me his opinion, because, after all, that money clip is going to cost me a small fortune, and I want some reassurance that Buddy Lee is going to like it.
I understand completely, Mrs. Baskin. Well, we'll just have to hope that it meets with Mr. Jackson's approval, won't we?
He'll love it.
Minutes from now.
Hi, could I see your identification, please?
Oh, yeah, sure.
He's dead.
Check the lobby.
Palm Beach Unit 12.
Right over here.
Unit 12, go ahead. Alarm system faulted, North Right Tower, 78 North Shoreview Drive. Unit 12 en route.
There's no score in the ball game here with 6 minutes to go before halftime as the Lions break the huddle and come to the line.
I could have sworn they'd been here by now. I mean, it'd be a surprise party, but it's getting ridiculous. Certainly not prepared, you know what I mean? Want some chili? God, you're slob. You're slob. Next year, after we've been together a little longer, I'll let you eat out of the same spoon.
Voila.
What do you think, Oz? Oz?
I love it.
I told you. I knew it. I knew you would love it. Now, you really mean that, don't you? You're not just saying that.
I love it.
Buddy Lee is just gonna die when he sees this.
I'd be willing to bet on that.
Oh, Felix, thank you, thank you, thank you. Could you gift wrap it and charge it to my account?
My pleasure.
Mr. Renza. What a surprise. We didn't expect anyone to be here this late on a Saturday.
Victor.
It's not for us.
Who are you people? What do you want?
Your money. Or your life. Maybe both. You are an unexpected complication. But life is random. Stand over there, please.
Come on, move. Move! Okay!
And be very still.
Don't you touch that cat!
Please, no trouble. Just take what you want.
Sweetie, are you okay? How dare you treat us like this? Do you have any idea who I am?
Shh, sorry. Whoever you are unarmed. We have several weapons each. See, personally, I don't care if you live or die. They would prefer you dead. Your only hope is to stand very still. And you, my friend, if it's necessary to shoot, we will shoot the woman first. Answer the phone. If you make a mistake, you're dead.
Hello. Yes. He says that he wants to talk to Victor.
Yes? All right, Joss, all right, all right. Be sure the guard is out of sight, and then come up, huh? So far, 2 mistakes. You hit, but did not kill the guard. And this one had a gun.
Well, that's impossible. He never carried one.
Nevertheless, he shot a hole in the front window. It triggered an alarm. The siren is for us. Pedro, ve a la caja fuerte. Vamos a proceder con el plan.
Sí, señor.
Yes, I'd like to talk to the police department, please. Watch commander. Oh, regarding a hostage situation in progress at the North Bright Towers. No. I am a captor. Thank you.
Wait till Buddy Lee gets here. You'll be sorry you ever thought about coming into this building.
Lieutenant? Yes, we have a hostage situation down here. Yes, I am. Mm-hmm. Well, Lieutenant, we have a problem. I am in here trying to steal Mr. Renza's money, and I have with me Mr. Renza and 2 customers. Names, please?
Go fry some fish.
Mrs. Kimberly Baskin. It was on the register downstairs. He didn't sign.
He worked for you?
No.
A Miss Kimberly Baskin and a large black man who will, if he can, separate my head from my body. This gives us 3 cards to play, Lieutenant. Oh, we'll have time to plan accommodation, Lieutenant, you and I. For the moment, I think it wise if you call off your troopers and we contrive a means of communication, huh? Well, Lieutenant, I'm sure you have things to do. I am here at 555-9362. Not 62. Oh, yes, Lieutenant. And you be careful, too. Mrs. Baskin, would you be kind enough to stand over there, please?
Let's go. Shut up. Let's go.
And smile at the camera. Let the police see you on the security monitors.
This is crazy. This building has the finest security system in this country. There is no way that you can get what you want.
Well, that's part of the challenge, Mr. Renza. Outwitting the police has become such a simple exercise. But outwitting the police and getting into that safe, that is the work of a clever man. Don't you agree?
You're not going to feel so damn smart when Buddy Lee gets here.
I'll let you in on a little secret. I don't feel so damn smart right now.
And that's the end of the third quarter. The Lions clinging to a precarious 7-6 lead, thanks to their long, sustained drive of the game. A 12-play, 83
Being awfully late for a surprise party.
as Freddie Perkins dove in from 1 yard out on 4th down after.
I don't like surprise parties anyway. How about you, Fred? Good catch.
They're in the offices of a guy named Renza, Jewelry and Fine Art.
Top floor.
Top floor?
We've got a command post set up at the security desk in the lobby, Chief. We can see the hostages on the security monitors.
I want you to patch the picture into the communications truck. You set the phones up on speaker in the truck and at the CP.
Yes, sir. Chief, I need to talk to you.
What?
Were you aware, Chief, that one of the hostages is Kimberly Baskin?
Yes.
Well, you want me to inform anybody?
You mean like her ex-husband, B.L. Stryker? Hold off on that for a few minutes. I think it's better if we handle this without bringing him into it. Because once he gets here, we're going to have World War III on our hands. Thanks. Don't forget it.
Excuse me, where's Chief McGee? He's over there. Chief McGee? I'm Boudreau, Southland Security.
Tell me about the security monitors.
Yeah, there's cameras on every floor at the elevators monitoring the corridors, and cameras in selected offices as requested by the tenants. Now, that's not covered in the basic contract. For each additional camera, there is an additional charge of...
Okay. Obviously, there is a camera in Renza's office.
Yes, sir.
More than one?
No, sir.
All right, thanks very much. Just stand over there, but be around if I need you.
It's going a little slow.
If I could, I'd open it for you, but it's a time lock.
I know it's a time lock, Mr. Renza. I know who designed it, who made it, and the date of the manufacturer. Just disable all the elevators but one.
Right away.
Emil, blow out the stairs at the first floor.
My God, the building. What if the entire building collapses?
Please, Mr. Renza, Emil is an artist. He will only remove the stairs at the first floor. The building is perfectly safe. For the time being.
Est-ce qu'il y a une autre entrée dans le bâtiment?
No, there are no other ways into the building. I already took that into account.
You speak French.
But of course.
May I?
By all means, Mrs. Baskin.
You see, what I don't understand is somebody like you who is so educated, intelligent, such a cultured gentleman.
And that doesn't fit your definition, your limited definition of thief.
Well, think of what you could have done with your life instead of this.
Why are you even talking to them?
Mr. Victor, why don't you give up before it's too late? You know you're surrounded. You know they're not going to let you out of here. And I'm telling you, when Buddy Lee gets here, it's all over.
You know, I am sick of hearing about this Buddy Lee. Who the hell is he?
Well, dear, nobody that would travel in your circle. He is a man. But if you go on with this silly plan of yours, I'm sure you're going to meet him.
Buddy Lee. Is that who this ridiculous piece of junk is for?
Give that back to
Give
me.
it to me! Oh, you!
Not only is it tacky, it's badly made. Give it to me! I made it! I did it! Ah, you little
Tina.
brat! You did ah!
Tina!
That's enough. That's enough.
When we need to shoot her, you may do it. But now we need her alive. Mrs. Baskin. Back in front of the camera. Go back.
All right, can this cable reach to that truck?
Yeah.
All right, come here, check this out. What do you think?
Yeah, we can patch into the police monitors and send it right to the mobile unit.
All right, do it.
I have absolutely no comment.
We'll get up in there. Now, I want snipers throughout the building with a line of sights on Renz's office and on the roof. They're either going to come through here or they're going to try through the roof. I want that roof covered.
Done.
Victor, how are we going to get out of here?
By way of the roof.
If you're leaving by way of the roof, you better watch out for the first step.
Victor, let me go. Keep the woman and her friend.
Felix.
I can help you down there. I can negotiate for you.
Felix, don't do that. Hang on to your dignity.
We're gonna die here. Can't you see that? We're gonna die!
Who is this?
Chief McGee, who are you?
Ah, Chief McGee. How nice of you to call. All set up, are we?
Yeah, we're all set up.
Excellent, excellent. And now, how are we going to get these hostages out?
I was hoping you might have something in mind.
How's it coming?
Okay, got it. We're ready to transmit.
The final score, once again, in what can only be described as one of the
Stryker.
more poorly played games this season, was the Lions 7 and the Bears 6.
Oh, Fred, I had the worst nightmare. Dreamt you were Oliver.
Stryker!
What do you want? It's my birthday. Go away, will you?
The news. Change the channel.
Once
It's my
again, this
birthday.
is Liz Whiting, keeping you updated with this Action Eye news break. The hostage situation at North Bright Tower on Shoreview Drive is moving into its second hour. Among the hostages being held is socialite Kimberly Baskin, shown here live via an Action Eye exclusive photo link with the building security system through which police are bargaining with the jewel thieves. We have reports of 2 other hostages inside the building, store owner Felix Renza and an unnamed third person. The terrorist has not been identified yet, but a representative of the police department tells us several leads have been developed and are being investigated. At this moment, police are trying to negotiate a deal.
But the minute I heard about it, I rushed right over here. I figured the police had already called you, but, well, you know, who knows? With the lines could have been down, you could have been busy. Stryker, what are you planning to do? Look, Stryker, I know you don't think of me as a particularly physical person, but if it is help you want, it is help you'll get. Now, on the other hand, the police are already there, and they probably have the situation. Stryker, are you ever going to answer me?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine, too. I don't need an answer. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, take care of the dog.
Sure, the dog. The dog.
You want to give me a name so I know who I'm talking to?
I need out of here, Chief. I need safe passage to a friendly place.
I'm sure you do, but you consider my position. I can't just let you walk out of there with 3 hostages and whatever you came in here for.
Well, Chief, I'm afraid you don't have too much choice. If you don't let us out of here, we will... Repeat. Will, Chief, kill each of these 3 people.
I figure you're smarter than that. You kill those people, where does it leave you?
No, the question you should be asking yourself is, where does it leave them?
Which is why we're talking. We both know what would happen if you didn't have hostages.
Which is why we have them. Well, we seem to have reached an impasse, Chief.
Nah. No, we can't do that. We'll keep talking till we find a way,
You better talk fast, Chief, because we are of limited patience here. And perhaps more important, we're not afraid to die. Pedro, únicamente artículos negociables, ¿eh?
Everything is disabled but the elevator we came up in.
Very good. What progress is being made, Chief?
We have a problem. We can't land a helicopter on the roof. The elevator cap sticks up right in the middle.
Well, that is a problem
That's
you
what
will
I
have to
need.
solve, Chief. And rather quickly. We'll send a corpse down to you. Do you have reference? The woman? Mr. Renza? The black man, perhaps? We mean business, Chief. Oh, I hope you are convinced.
Listen to me. I'm going to sign off for a while. I'm going to put my assistant on. I'm going to see about getting you that helicopter.
And an airplane, Chief.
Yeah, and a trip to the moon on gossamer wings, but it's going to take time. Now, you let me work on getting that chopper. I was wondering how long it would take before you got here.
I don't see any FBI here.
Well, I've managed to fend them off for the time being. If we can take care of this thing before it escalates.
Who's the guy holding the hostages?
I don't have a positive ID on him. But he's got a team in there with him. We don't know how many yet, but they've heard a woman's voice.
Kimberly.
Yeah, in addition to her. But they don't get near the monitors. Only thing they've shown us is the hostages.
That's not good. That means they plan to kill anybody that can identify them.
Yeah, I thought of that. But if we could get a look at them, identify them, call them by name at some point, then killing the hostages won't be necessary. I'm running down everything we got in the computers now.
What do you got?
A couple of 100 names.
A couple of 100 names? You're gonna track down a couple of 100 names, one by one, a couple 100 names?
So what are you, a tourist? If that's the case, I'd appreciate it if you'd just move back behind the yellow line. Let me do my job.
I got something at stake here, you know, besides us.
Yeah, I know, your ex-wife. But you also know standard operating procedure, BL. We talk, we wait. We agree to everything, but we don't give them anything. See what develops. We're not gonna go charging in, but we ain't gonna let them out either.
You got the place sealed off?
Yes, yeah. Tighter than a whale's nose. Look, BL, we're doing our job. We're doing it right.
I'm going up.
No, you're not.
Chief McGee, are you Irish?
Yeah, I'm Irish. What are you?
Our guests are a little hungry, Chief. Against my better judgment, I've agreed to get them some food. A pizza will do fine. Send it up in 3 minutes. And you better send it with a real employee of a real pizza place, huh? A kid who doesn't shave yet, you know? Otherwise, he's dead on delivery. Make it pepperoni.
Yeah, right. All right, this is our chance.
I'll take it up.
No. Stryker! Even if you'd done 100 of these, even if you'd personally accounted for the rescue of 100 hostages, even then I wouldn't let you go in because you got a personal involvement, like you said, and it'll cloud your judgment. Besides, you've been shaving for more than 30 years.
I'm going.
You take one more step, I'm gonna throw your butt in jail. Now, how much help you gonna be then? I've got this young policeman. He looks like a high school senior. Shaves twice a year, whether he needs to or not.
Let me get this straight. You're gonna send a kid up there?
The top of his class. Baker!
Top of what class? The 7th grade?
The police academy. Give me a break.
Fred, please don't do that. Don't you know how rude it is to bark at your babysitter? Especially when he's listening to the stock report.
Where are you, Stryker? What are you doing here? Stryker! Never mind. Where is Stryker?
Well, are you here to pick up Fred?
No, I'm here to see Stryker. Where is he?
Well, he's not here.
I know that he's not here. The question was, where is he?
Linda, why are you getting so upset? Why don't you just sit down, take a nice deep breath, and relax?
Relax? Do you know what's going on here?
I know exactly what's happening. I know where Stryker is. I know what it is that I'm doing here. Where would you like me to begin?
Where is Stryker?
At the North Bright Towers.
At the North Bright Towers? Fred, we gotta go.
Linda, no. Linda.
Am I able to help?
To do what?
You might need me,
take
Fred.
some notes, answer some phones, type some letters.
There's something I can do, I'm sure.
There is. You can sit down, you can take a deep breath, you can relax, and you can wait.
No, I can't. I'm just too nervous.
All right, then stand here and shake all over and wait. Boy. Fred, I don't like this any more than you do, Fred. But I'm here, and I'm staying, and you'd better get used to the idea. Sit.
First you starve us, and now you're ready to cook us. That's a brilliant plan.
I'm afraid we lost the air conditioning when we flew out the stairs. I'm sorry I can't offer you all the comforts of home. The rigors of war, you know.
My name is Oz Jackson.
Well, that's very interesting. But I don't really care at this point.
Because the brown blockbuster. You ever see me box? I fought everybody. Yeah. I had a shot at the championship.
The only thing you ever boxed was oranges, and that must have been a century ago.
No. Oh, later than that. I had a big punch. But my feet were not quite quick enough, and my left was about half second too slow.
Sit down, fool. You're not entertaining.
But that big right. That was my payday. See, I set him up, right? And then let him have it, man. Every time.
Oh, Oz.
See, hit him with a jab with my left, right? And then he put his hands up. You know what I mean? And then I hooked to the body, right? Left hook.
You couldn't crack an egg with that right hand, pal.
And then he dropped his hands, and I banged with the left.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me! That's enough.
Oh, my...
Yeah.
What's going on up there? Where did Mrs. Baskin go?
No problem. A gun went off by accident. Who are you?
I'm Sergeant Cartridge. Chief McGee is busy at the moment. Is anyone hurt?
No, everything's fine. I'm signing off for a few moments. I'll call you in 5 minutes.
The chief will want to see the hostages on camera.
Yeah, I'll call you back.
All right, sweetheart, it's all right. Just don't move, all right? Here we go. Let's see.
That was very stupid, Mr. Jackson.
That bullet went right through his shoulder, you animal.
All right. Patch both sides. Here. And make the bandage tight. I don't want him to die before we're ready.
You do not get to decide when somebody dies or how they die.
It is, in fact, a big right hand, my friend. But this is the last time I keep you alive.
This time may just be a big mistake.
Shh. All right. The 3 hostages. As soon as he's bandaged. I want you back in front of the camera. How is Emil?
Not good. It's in his chest.
No need for them to know that. Pedro, sácalo, llévalo a otra oficina.
Victor!
Pizza's here, Chief.
Anybody order pizza?
Baker. Remember, you're just going in there to get a good look. Now, you're not the 7th Cavalry riding to the rescue. I don't want a bunch of dumb heroics. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
You got the T-shirt, Chief?
Good. Sergeant Cartrude will take care of your thing.
Just come with me, please.
Archie, clear those steps.
I want to know how many of them are in there. I want to know how they're armed. And especially, I want to know what they look like. So you just get in and you get a good look, and then you get out. You understand me?
Gotcha.
Baker.
Yeah, Chief.
You can still say no.
I can do it, Chief. Don't worry.
Okay, good luck. Let's go.
Here comes the kid.
Chief? Yeah. Since the shooting, we have contact again. Go. He says everybody's fine. But I can't confirm it.
Chief? Chief McGee?
Yeah, what the hell's going on up there? I thought we had an agreement.
Here are your hostages, safe and sound.
Officer.
What happened to Mr. Jackson?
A flesh wound merely, an unavoidable misfortune.
Another unavoidable misfortune, and we come in.
Oh, no, don't make that mistake, Chief. We're not afraid to die, and you will lose your hostages. I promise you.
This is getting very delicate. Let's both be very careful.
Indeed.
The pizza just arrived. We're sending it up now.
If I find one anchovy on any part of that pizza, you lose a hostage.
Yeah, this all a big joke to you, huh?
I assure you, it is not.
No, Oz, sit down. Sit down.
There he is. Print it out. Now.
Got it.
Good. Run that through the computer, see what we come up with.
Yes, sir.
What happens if you can't talk him down?
We go in. Land choppers on the roof, go from there.
The stairs?
They blew the stairs to the first floor. The roof stairs are still intact, as far as I know.
I'd like some blueprints of the building. Now.
Yeah. Yeah, right. This is McKee. Get me the building engineer.
Joss, go watch the elevator. They're sending up food with a young man. Be very alert for anything foolish on their part. They know better, but the temptation will be strong.
Got it.
What are you talking about? The police chief is working with us. Why would he do something foolish?
You never know. A place like Palm Beach, he'll be under a lot of pressure. He may handle it very well, but he may panic. Send in a SWAT team. It's hard to say.
How is Emil?
You okay, Oz? That was a stupid, crazy, wonderful thing to do.
That where you got the hostages?
Leave.
Now. Sure thing. Hey, if you need anything else, just call me.
How did you know he was a cop, Victor?
He was, wasn't he?
All right, what's the holdup up there? You gave me your word nothing would happen.
I thought you understood that we're not amateurs, Chief. You handled this very badly. You have 1 hour to get us out.
1 hour? 1 hour's not enough.
No more communication.
We've got an ID.
Victor Costanza. That's the guy that broke out of prison about a year ago.
He spent the last 18 years in the federal penitentiary. I don't think he's planning on going back.
Where's Stryker? I think you should know what you're dealing with, BL.
What do you got?
According to the report we got, Victor Costanza served a term in prison in South America. He was tortured. He watched the woman he loved being killed. But he survived that. And he survived 18 years in a federal penitentiary here.
What are you trying to tell me?
I'm telling you that you can't appeal to him on any level. He's got nothing left to lose, and he's not going to go back to prison.
I don't give a damn if he goes back to prison or not. I just want to get Kimberly and Oz out of there.
He won't think twice about killing you or them.
Just make sure he sends that elevator down.
Here are the blueprints to the building you asked me about. Better take this walkie-talkie. I don't know what kind of communication they got.
I won't use it unless I have to.
Hey. Good luck.
Yeah.
What does this guy think he's doing up there? Oh, must think it's Halloween.
Oh, you know all about this sort of stuff, do you, officer?
No, sir.
Oh, sure you do. You young guys know about everything. You know about pattern recognition. You know about the FBI tests that show time after time after time this Halloween costume, as you call it, gives the SWAT team a 1.5-second advantage over guys holding guns on hostages. You know what a 1.5-second advantage can mean?
No, sir.
It can mean the difference between being dead and being alive. Now, maybe you can't use that kind of advantage, but for my money, I'd be hoping the guy dressed in the Halloween outfit was going to come through.
Yes, sir.
Now get out of here and get back to your job.
Yes, sir.
Answer, damn it. Answer.
This had better be good news.
Yeah, I got your helicopter.
What about the elevator, Cap? How is it going to land?
Very carefully.
Well, call me when you have the airplane.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. A favor for a favor. You send Baker back down. How many wounded hostages can you carry out anyway?
Whatever you want, Chief.
Okay. All right, Senor Costanza. Now we're coming after you. In a few minutes. Pass the word to the snipers, no shooting.
Yes, sir.
All those people down there, they must think we're some kind of monsters. Freaks. Putting us under a microscope. Trying to figure out who we are. What button to push. What not to push. This is going to be over soon, Victor. We're going to have the life I imagined for us very soon.
Tina, if anything should happen to me, you are not to leave me to the tender mercies of the police.
It took us 3 years to figure out how to break you out. I'm not going to leave you now.
Now listen to me, Tina. If at any point I am unable to continue, you are to leave me, but don't leave me alive. You said you would do anything for me.
But I meant that...
Never make promises you haven't thought out.
I love you.
And you will keep this promise to me.
Thank you, Steve. And now we resume our live report from the North Bright Towers, where the big story of the night continues to unfold. Tom?
Thank you, Liz. We're speaking to you live from the plaza outside the North Bright Tower, a scene of a tense hostage situation. We have an unconfirmed report that at least one man has succeeded in penetrating the besieged tower and is now on the roof. Police have denied the story, but a reliable source says that plans to the building were given to a man, an unidentified man, who was working for the police department in a private capacity. What can he accomplish? Only time will tell. Back to you, Liz.
Thanks, Tom. We'll stay with this fast-breaking story. On the international scene,
The legendary Buddy Lee, Mrs. Baskin?
both sides feel there is a growing danger of...
Joss, you and Pedro, go and find him and kill him.
Good luck if you think these two gerbils can kill Buddy Lee Stryker.
You know, your loyalty to this Buddy Lee is refreshing. If I can avoid killing you, I will.
Oz, do you think that maybe we won't get out of this?
This is no time for thinking, Kimberly.
I'll check the east side of the roof. You stay here and cover the access door in case he hasn't come up yet.
Come on, somebody get over in the
All right, 1, 2,
Get it back up.
Yeah. Hand it back.
Get the press out of here.
Stryker!
You know him, Chief?
No, but I know who sent him down.
Somebody gonna take care of these guys?
You put this on the air, I'm gonna put you in the hospital.
What about the Constitution, Chief? This is news.
You can read about the Constitution while you're convalescing. Get him out of here.
Okay, show's over.
I don't want a word about this going out.
This is a legitimate news story, Chief.
You are a legitimate pain in the butt. You have already endangered one man's life. Not another word out of you, or you're gonna wish you'd never met me.
Hey, Chief, chill out, man.
Not a word, you understand me? And never, 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 never call me man. Where's it coming from?
It's the roof, Chief. I can see the muzzle flashes.
Where are you?
On the roof across the street.
Can you see what's happening?
No, it's too dark. All I can see are the muzzle flashes.
Roger. Mendez, come in. It's McGee.
This is Mendez.
Mr. Mendez, I'm going to want choppers in the air soon. We're not going to land. We're just going to hover.
Roger.
But I want you ready.
Okay.
Remember, you don't go in till I say. You stand by. I'll let you know.
Roger, Chief.
You're not eating? After I went to all that trouble getting food here? Oh, American women are so fickle.
I just don't understand. All that violence. Letting your men risk their lives. Why do you do that? For what, the money?
No.
Ah, I understand. You have dragons to slay. You have some ideal.
Ideals are for young men. I live too long. I know too much. I do what I do for me and maybe
For her.
maybe for a second chance at life.
And you're willing to die for her.
Well, perhaps that's a question I should ask of your buddy Lee. Isn't that what he's coming here for? For you?
No, for himself. And Oz. Maybe a little bit for me.
Hey, Mr. Simmons.
Get Tom over here.
The owner of the station's here. He wants to see you. I don't know. You'll have to ask him. He's on his way.
You've been in there all night. Why don't you take a walk and stretch your legs?
I'll be all right. A little tired, but I'll be okay.
Take a walk.
See it? See the exclusive? Scoop the other two stations. Did you see it?
I saw it.
Carter said you wanted to see me. You got 1 minute of my time, Simmons. I'm very busy right now.
1 minute's all I need. You see this man? And he's trying very hard to save the lives of those 3 hostages. The lives that you endangered with your irresponsible reporting.
Just doing my job.
Doing your job? No, you went beyond your job.
It was news.
It was dangerous. And it was stupid. And it went beyond the most conceivable boundaries of professional journalism.
Oh, come on, Mr. Simmons. We have a right to be in.
Don't cloak yourself in the First Amendment on this one, pal. It doesn't cut it with me.
Look, Harry, I appreciate what you're trying to do. Can we just do it some other time?
But I want an apology now.
Sorry.
Forget it.
Is there anything that we can do to undo the damage we did here?
Thanks for coming down.
Hey, thanks for bailing me out with the cops. I'm just gonna keep calling them the way I see it.
You make another mistake like you did tonight, and you're going to be our correspondent in Beirut. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now get out of my sight.
If you let me go, I can help you. I have access to an airplane, a private one. I can arrange a helicopter. You can have my money
And you still have those two for hostages. We can make an arrangement. I know we can. I beseech you. Listen to me. We can help each other.
Crawling ain't gonna help. Not with him. He ain't gonna let you go. There's no point in doing this to yourself.
You. What are you, some sort of punch-drunk old fool the world wouldn't miss? How could you possibly know what I should do?
How dare you?
Kimberly, he's scared.
We're all scared.
Yeah, but with him, it's worse. Being scared can make some men do awful things, even to themselves.
You know, Buddy Lee is going to get you. You'll get into the building. You'll get past those two goons you sent to stop him. And he is going to get you. So you might as well give up right now.
Chief?
Chief is busy right now. Will I do?
No, I want Chief McGee, please. I need him directly.
Will you hold on? I'll get him.
Yes, yes,
Yeah?
Chief McGee?
Yeah. You wanted something?
Yes, two things. First, if the man you didn't put in here manages to get past my people, and I see him or hear him or smell him or imagine him, I will kill Mrs. Baskin at once.
That's not gonna get you.
Please don't interrupt, Chief.
That's not gonna
Don't
get you.
interrupt. Second, if we're not on our way out of here in half an hour, the first hostage will land at your feet.
I don't think you want to do that.
Oh, yes, I do want to do that, Chief. The time for waiting is over.
We'll get it done, but it's gonna take another hour.
Chief, what plans are to be made, you have made. Long time ago. Do you think I'm a child? If you will transport us to safety, we're prepared for that. If you will assault us, we're also prepared for that. The rest is just simply playing for time. Well, time will run out now in 29 minutes. You'll have to act.
Put everybody on alert. We go in 15 minutes.
What about Stryker?
He got in on his own, he'll get out on his own. If the hostages are gonna die, they're gonna die with us trying to get them out, not with us standing around down here watching.
You think that matters to them?
It would matter to me. All right, you win. We're sending in a chopper.
Just like that. No treachery?
Negative. Negative. No tricks. The chopper will take you and the hostages to the plane.
And how many on that helicopter?
Nobody. Just the pilot.
It's time. Let's go.
They gave in.
They say they did.
Helicopter's coming?
They say it is.
Victor, they're getting us out.
And if there are no tricks, the building won't explode until we're safely away from here. If they're lying.
You'd kill us all.
I thought you understood that we're in this together. These are harder lessons than they teach in school, aren't they? Time to go.
The chopper comes in, touches down, then it goes right back up again. That should distract him for maybe 30 seconds.
And what's supposed to happen in those 30 seconds?
Buy a little time. I got Stryker up there. I got to do something to help him. Distract them and give him an edge. If anybody can get those hostages out, it's him.
And if you're wrong?
Then I'm wrong.
It's on you, McGee.
Oh, yeah? Honest to God.
Come on, hurry up.
Move it, people. Let's get out of here. Right.
Get out of here!
Oh, no, please! No, you don't.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
No, you don't. You two are staying for the late show.
Please.
Tina, bring the woman.
No! Going! No! Us! Come on! Come on!
Don't leave us here!
Come on! Let's see! No! God, you can't do this! Come on!
I can't stand it! Somebody! Please let us out! Please, I can't stand it! Let it explode! Please let us out! Oh, God! Please let us out here! I'm rich! Anything!
Down slow. Let them see you're alone.
Roger, and holding position.
Rescue one, this is McGee. Now listen, when you touch down, you let them start coming towards you before you shoot up again.
Roger.
Assault units, as soon as Rescue 1 goes up, you go in.
Check.
All right, Dina, go aboard and see if it's safe. I'll keep the lady here to make sure there's nothing amiss.
Victor!
Chief, it looks like we got a new player up here.
It's Stryker. Hold up. Stay off the roof and observe. Don't move until you can see what's going on.
Roger.
Let her go.
Buddy Lee, I presume.
Everybody's all-American.
I've heard so much about you, I feel I almost know you.
Good. Why don't we just go down to the corner bar and have a beer and talk it over?
Any closer, and she dies.
She dies, and you die.
A microcosm, one might say, of this whole tiresome night.
What's going on?
Stryker's got the woman. Costanza has Mrs. Baskin.
Okay, get out of there.
Stryker know what he's doing?
Better than anybody you'll ever meet.
You have nowhere to go.
She said you'd come. She said no matter what, you'd come and get her out.
Yeah, well, I'm here.
Joss and Pedro are dead.
One of them. The cops got the little guy.
Joss. Good. I'm glad you didn't kill him.
I don't have to kill you.
At the moment, to be frank, Jorge, you can't. As long as I have this gun and this woman, no one can do anything.
So what do we do? Stand here and stare at each other till you get tired? What do you get by that?
A few moments. But, Buddy Lee, there is one thing you don't know.
Glad we narrowed it down to one.
There is a bomb. Big enough to take the whole top of this building off. I armed it before we came up to the roof. There are 4 minutes until the building explodes beneath us and all of us are dust.
Kimberly.
I saw him set something. He set the dial at 30. And ours is still down there.
Maybe if we work together, we can get the security door open.
Maybe.
What are you doing? We gotta get out of here. The building's gonna blow.
And Bill Stryker ain't gonna like it one little bit if we let it blow with him up there on that roof.
No! If you touch those wires, you can set the bomb off early. You're gonna get us killed.
Well, Victor, just the 4 of us now.
It seems as if it always was.
Are you ready to die?
It's a good day for it.
Victor, let her go! Let her go! What do you gain by killing us all?
She's got a point. What do you gain by all of us dying?
But then again, what do I have to lose? What are you doing? Putting some distance between us, Buddy Lee. With that shotgun, you haven't got a chance. You can't make this shot, Buddy Lee.
You never meant to shoot. The safety was still on.
Get away from the door!
I didn't know which wire to pull, so I pulled them all. Get that? Might be the phone.
BL Stryker, Private Investigations. McGee, how are you? Everything's under control up here. I'll be coming down with the walking wounded. How you doing, partner?
Well, I have felt better.
I wonder if you gentlemen could assist me.
Mr. Jackson and I will help you downstairs.
Oh, no. What I mean is, I want you to help me put all this back into the vault.
Well, I think the police are going to have to take an inventory to make sure nothing's missing.
No, that won't be necessary if you just help me get it back into the vault.
Look, we're just going to take you downstairs. Everything's going to be fine.
No, please. Listen, I'll pay you anything you'd like. Well, if you just help me get it back into the vault.
It's going to be all right. The police will take care of it.
No, please. There are things there the police shouldn't see. You don't understand. Look, I'll give you $1,000. I'll give you $10,000. Get your hands off me. Who the hell do you think you are?
You're gonna be fine. The bullet went right through. Nice, clean wound. I doubt they'll even keep you at the hospital. A few antibiotics, and maybe something for the pain. You'll be dancing in a couple of days.
That's funny. Never was able to dance before.
Oh, come on. You always had those fancy moves.
Not so, my man. Copping them all off you.
Glad you're all right, Oz.
I was never so glad to see your funny face in all my life.
Glad to see you too, partner.
Okay, sir. Let's take a little ride.
You look awful.
Yeah, so do you.
I appreciate you letting me go up there, guy.
Well, I almost had to, huh? If I hadn't, you'd have gone in anyway.
Thanks.
Stryker. I'll see you around.
Tommy Jr., put that in the car, will you?
Oh. Well, I knew you'd come.
Well, I wasn't doing anything else today.
You know, I actually went up there to get you a present in that place. Can you believe it?
A present for me? Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
You lie like a dog, Stryker. That's why I took Oz with me. I wanted to be sure that he picked something that you would like.
Well, if you picked it, I'd like it.
Yeah, listen, I went through a lot to find that thing.
I know.
No, I mean even before that.
Uh-huh.
You know, I sometimes think that we should have stuck together.
I sometimes think we have.
I'm so glad to see you. I was so scared you wouldn't come. And then when you came, I was so scared they'd kill you. Oh, God.
Oh, I have something for you.
Really?
Yes. Happy birthday. You like it? Buddy, please say you like it.
I've never seen anything like it.
You like it. I knew you'd like it.
It's really something.
Yeah, well, it really is. I designed it. So, you know what? I am so sleepy. I gotta get some sleep. I have to take a bath. I have to get some clean clothes, all that kind of stuff. Hey, would you like to come over to my house for dinner tonight?
No, I don't know. I have to check my social calendar. I'm pretty busy. Of course I will. See you later, kid. At least it's not the ugliest present I ever got.